At HSN, what happens throughout the holiday season when you have a lot of people coming over, when you're coming in and out of, cold temperatures, warm temperatures? It is cold and flu season, right? People feeling under the weather. We've got the perfect tool for you that the professionals use, professionals like Matt. It is a touch-free thermometer. If you've ever tried to take a child's temperature, it's like they never stand still. They refuse to do it. You can probably get a temperature now because you don't even have to touch them. It is so smart. This is great technology that the professionals use in hospitals. I've even seen them using them at airports, right? When that big breakout was happening. $11.65 to get it home, and we've taken $15 off today, so it's a great deal. Matt, this is what you guys use, right?
You know what I love about that? When you check your child's temperature, not only can you check your child's temperature without touching his or her forehead, but you can put this on silent mode. I'm going to show you how to do that so that if they finally got to sleep with the fever, then you can check the temperature.
Beeping.
There's no beep beep.
Yeah.
So Veridian does this better than anyone. This is a new improved, first time I've seen this, first time it's been here. Upgrade to their original touch-free infrared thermometer, okay? Touch-free meaning you don't have to spread germs. So if somebody might be coming down with a cold or the flu, you don't have to spread contact germs between person and person in the household. So if you're not sure if you're sick, or if you're not sure if you're coming down with something, you need to know what's going on. So a clinically accurate device like this that check your temperature is exactly what you need. And you see how nice this is? I'm gonna show you the display. All right, it's gonna light up when I push this on. It has an auto shut off, so it's gonna shut off in 30 seconds. Now, when it's like this, I am actually gonna check your temperature. Is that okay?
Me? Oh,
okay.
Sure.
Right.
I've been checking my own, and I'm amazed by it because you know what? I'll stand still.
So 1 second. You don't have to be quiet to check your temperature. That's okay. So
Jared's like, no, let her be quiet.
No, that's fine.
Jared, be quiet.
So 97.8 degrees.
Okay,
right?
there you go. And look at the little happy face.
Yes, it's got a happy face. And this is new with this as well. You see this light up down here? I'm gonna press this so that we can actually take a look through some of the memory on this. So see that green light? That means you don't even have to look at the reading. That's what Veridian has done here. They've made it smart. So if I press that memory button again, that's green. You're also going to get an orange indicator light if it's kind of flirting with something that's a little abnormal, out of the ordinary. Okay, so we say 97 to 99 degrees is normal for us. You're also going to get a red light if it's, a fever. So it has that fever indicator. So you can tell. All you have to do is look at the color of the light. It's that simple.
Right. And so it comes with the batteries already included here for you today. We've got colors for you. You can choose the pink, the white, or the blue. 571166 is your item number, but it is that time of year where, maybe you're feeling under the weather. It's that time of the year where we are making hot cocoa. Maybe you want to just test the temperature of your cocoa. It is such a great deal because the touch-free thermometer that I bought at the pharmacy was like 70 bucks. I mean, it's ridiculous. I can't believe that Veridian was able to do this for $34.95. That's $11 on a credit card, something that is so convenient that truthfully every household should have. So I really love this. And I had never presented this. You said this one was new.
This is a new model. So we're gonna go through a few things, and this is why you're gonna have this in your household, and you're gonna keep it, and you're gonna use it all year round, not just when you're sick. So I'm gonna go ahead and take your temperature. So about ½ an inch to an inch away from your forehead. So we get 97.7 degrees.
Okay.
Now, there's a mode button here. So there's only a few buttons on here. I'll turn it so you can see it. Now, if I press that mode button, then it changes to object mode up here. So you'll see a little box. Now, object mode means that I can check the surface temperature of an object. So I have a couple things down here. The first thing that I have is a cooler water bottle. All right, I think it's cold, but this will tell us. So 59.7 degrees is what that is. Now, I don't have to take this much time in between readings because it only takes a second to get that clinically accurate reading, but I'm gonna go down to something like baby formula, or I'm gonna say it's baby formula. Now, this has been sitting here a while during the last airing, but 93.5 degrees. So we're almost there. We probably could actually use it a little bit warmer, but you see that variation in temperature between the cold and the hot. This is actually gonna give a huge variation of temperature readings, and it's only going to take about a second.
You know, and also it's so much more hygienic, so much more sanitary than having to touch things, to having to put it to a sick child's head or, you know, a sick relative's head. You keep it off them, right? Just about a half inch away, an inch away. They don't even know, because the kids freak out every time they see the thermometer. I'm like, it doesn't hurt, and good luck trying to explain it to them. But you know, this is a wonderful way where they don't even know, they don't even have to figure out that you're taking their thermometer. This is a great item for any household. It makes a wonderful stocking stuffer, because every house should have one. 571166 is your item number. And if you've ever taken somebody's temperature and you're like, on the fence, and you're like, is it a fever? Is it not a fever? Is this bad? Should I be alarmed? You know, this does the work for you. This interprets the temperature for you with the red light, the green light, I mean the orange light. It tells you, it even gives you a little happy face so that you can relax and say, okay, their temperature is okay, everything's gonna be fine, right?
Yeah, and I wanna walk through this again, because a lot of times you wonder, how do I use this? If it's not easy to use, you're not gonna use it. Sure. So I just have one button in the middle here that I'm gonna push to power this on, all right? And then all I need to do, you hear that beep, that means it's on. It's up in person mode, and you see that huge lit up display. If I press this mode button, then it's object mode, okay? So object mode, I have two other modes. I actually have a silent person mode, so we can check the temperature of somebody who's sleeping, and also a silent object mode, so I don't need to hear that beep. So one more thing, and I like about this, speaking of children, so I have the baby formula here, so it's at right about the right temperature. Now I'm gonna check the surface of the table right here. So I have 67.1 degrees. Okay, so we can look at that. Now, underneath where the baby formula is, I'm gonna check that. So you see the difference here? 81.5 degrees. How
accurate it is, right?
Okay.
And how fast.
So think about that. If you have a hot top on a stove, you're not sure if it's safe, if you have kids around, if you have grandkids around, you can check that surface temperature, so you can make sure, okay, I can have them run through the kitchen and play. We don't need to worry about that. I love this.
I do too. This is the type of technology that the professionals use as well, you know, which is really nice. It's that peace of mind. But, you know, without that big, heavy price tag, I paid like $70 for the TouchFree one that I bought at the pharmacy. And I knew it was expensive, but I needed that convenience. I needed that peace of mind. I didn't want a child squirming all around the place. You know, I needed to get that temperature when I needed it just to relax. This is that wonderful way. You don't even have to come near. You just an inch away, you go ahead, you take that accurate temperature reading, you get the green light, you get the happy face, so it tells you. There's no more guessing, right? Like in the olden days. Remember those? I remember my grandmother would shake the mercury thermometers. That was ridiculous. Like, how did they even survive, right? Well, no more guessing. This does the work for you. And it's not just for checking a person's temperature, as you can see here. It's a useful home gadget, if you will. We've taken $15 off too, Matt, so this is an even better deal, because at $49.95, in comparison with what you find in the market, this is a great deal. But now, $34.95, free shipping, because everything's on free shipping at HSN right now, and FlexPay, and just $11. Any debit card or credit card gets it home. Pink, white, blue still available. 571166 is your item number.
You know, and as Donna checks her temperature here, think about the things that you don't need with this. You don't need replacement caps. You don't have mercury. You don't need to shake it. You know, you don't need applicators. You don't need to stick it in your ear or in the ear of the child, because they're not going to put up with that. So there's a lot of things with this that you don't have that is perfect. It's going to hold up to 30 readings in memory. So if you have that trending temperature, if you think you're getting a little warm, then you can keep those readings in memory and bring them to the doctor. You know, I tell this story a lot. I had a friend who had a newborn, and she was about 20 miles from the nearest hospital. In the middle of the night, back of the hand to the forehead, she thought that he was a little warm. So she brought him into the emergency room, and he was fine. If she had this there, she would know. Okay? So that's all you need, the peace of mind. It's clinically accurate, and you can use it for so many things.
This makes a great gift and stocking stuffer for anybody, because everybody needs a great working thermometer in their home. But for a mom, a dad, an expectant mom, you know, anybody that's having a baby right now with one final minute left, what a great health and wellness tool to have at your disposal. This whole hour is about healthy innovations, and this is the latest and greatest in the market in terms of technology. $11.65 gets it home, not a penny more because you are in free shipping and handling. 571166 is your item number. And then it's kind of a novelty because I remember when I got mine home, which cost so much more than this, the double the amount of this, I was walking around checking everybody's temperature, you know, because it's so fast and so easy and convenient. Yeah.
And you see surface temperature of the water, you can do that too, whether it's a bathtub, whether it's a pool. So 1 second readout, that's what we have. So it gives us that clinically accurate temperature in 1 second. All right, 1 second readout. All I have to do is switch here to object mode. Yep. And we can go down. All right, I'm gonna press the button again and check that baby formula. All right, and it's now down to 92.8. This is gonna check all the way up to 220. And I will mention too, if you operate in Celsius wherever you are, this will do that too.
That's great.
So you can swap from Fahrenheit to Celsius.
Yeah, some people feel more comfortable in Celsius, yeah.
Exactly, or for cooking or things like that.
My babysitter as well. Fantastic. So 571166 is your item number, and we are out of time, Matt, but wonderful, healthy innovation tools that every home should have. Matt, as a registered nurse, knows a thing or two about this, so make sure you listen to him. I think I'm gonna make it, Matt. I got a happy face.
You're normal.
So they say. Although Jared will beg to, Jared, I knew he was gonna say something.